Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. It seems like the Ukrainians and the Americans really thought that Ukrainians, I'm talking about the leadership, really thought that everybody's going to help Ukraine indefinitely, like forever and ever. And it seems like that's not the case because, in a democratic system you have people who, if you harm them, they might try to change you and put someone else in your place. The same kind of weasel, a different face, but the same weaselship. So we have a problem here, or Ukraine has a problem, because the European countries did not give any military support in the month of July. I think that's a crime punishable by, I don't know, you say it. This article comes from Republic World from August 18, 2022. EU's military assistance to Ukraine losing steam as no new help announced in July. So nothing in July, but I got some news here. There are Americans who already approved $800 million security help for Ukraine. So isn't that something? Amid the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war, it has come to the fore, and the major European countries have made no new bilateral military commitments to war-torn Ukraine. That's awful. In what may appear to be a major setback for war-battered Ukraine, it has come to light that major European powers have made no new bilateral military commitments. The institute, covering a Ukraine support tracker throughout the war, has maintained that Europe's 6 largest countries have not offered any new military aid in the month of July, reported Politico, citing the Kiel Institute for the World Economy. Notably, the aforementioned development occurred at a time when Europe's defense policy has undergone a historic shift, as reluctant countries such as France and Germany extend monetary and military aid to Ukraine. Major European countries provided no new military aid, the report says. Ukrainian military officials and politicians have reiterated that major European nations are not actively engaged in helping the military forces or supporting the aid coming from the US, an issue that military experts and some European Parliament members have raised on several occasions. The organizations tracking Ukraine-related activities found that the military aid from Europe's side in the Ukraine war has been on a decline since the end of April, said Krzysztof Trabeś, head of the team compiling the Ukraine support tracker. Despite the war entering a critical phase, new aid initiatives have dried up. Well, furthermore, Ukraine's Western partners, there's no partners, it's vassal states and one leader, also did not come in Copenhagen to promise more support to Ukraine in the ongoing war against Russia. Only 1.5 billion euros was collected in the last quarter. Only. I want that, don't you? Give it to me. Give it to me. I will make good use of that. So in the last quarter, underlined Trabeś, who said his team is still finding out the exact number. However, the funds raised this time are lower than in previous conferences. So Trabeś asserted that European countries should view the Ukraine crisis equally to the Eurozone crisis of the COVID-19 pandemic. God forbid. Recently, Latvia's defense minister, Latvia, you give them help. Artis Pabriks told Politico that European countries like France and Germany must do more. Why not you? It's always someone else. This is the liberal, this is the Democrat way of helping with someone else's money. I'm so generous, man. What do you want? What kind of car you want? What kind of house you want? Leave everyone here, come, cross the border illegally. That's fine, because my job is not going to be threatened, but yours will, so I don't care. Oh yeah, let them in, yeah, yes. Who's going to pay for the transportation? The government, yeah. And where's the government taking money? Why don't you give them? Why don't you house them? Why don't you take care of them about 10 years? They're not one family. You have rooms enough in your house. And if you don't expect others to do it. But this is the way these guys are functioning. That's the way. With other people's money. Go and see, there are some videos on YouTube, and you can watch, and you find people interviewing other people on the street in the United States about this kind of things, like reparations and this and that, and see how dumb people are. Just watch a few. Just watch a few. I would refer you to, for instance, to Mark Dice, very funny guy. He's in California. He goes on the streets and interviews people about crazy stuff, and you would be surprised. But maybe not surprised, because you have to understand that we have a very romanticized view of the world. People are dumber than we think they are, and are more evil than we think they are. About 5 times lower in intelligence and 5 times higher in evilness. COVID pandemic. Recently, Latvia says that Germany and France should do more for Ukraine's cause. He said these European allies must understand that they are not doing enough to end this war. Are you crazy? Did you hear that guy? Latvia tells us, why don't you do it? Oh, no, because we're poor. We don't. Shut up. If we are wanting the war to end as soon, if we are wanting, you pay. If we are wanting the war to end as soon as possible, they need to ask themselves, are they doing enough? Did you hear that? Oh my God. This wizard, what's his name again? Latvia's defense minister, Artis, his last name is Pabriks, Pabriks. He says, if we are wanting the war to end as soon as possible, they need to ask themselves, are they doing enough? Jesus Christ, man. Can you believe this? It's right here. My God, read the article on your own, and if you don't, that's the end of the... Jesus. We want something with your money. I want, I don't know, I want to go to the party, but I want you to pay for it. Jesus Christ, that was unbelievable. Yes, basically that's what it is. Yeah, let's together, but you're paying. Thanks, but no thanks. And they will dry out. They will not be able to continue doing that. They have their own problems. They have gas and oil and all that. They have more problems. I have another article to make a video on, and how the price on gas jumped many times since the pandemic and start of the war and so on. It's unbelievable. Like European is going to pay, I don't know how many, it's going to be an increase in gas prices. They're going to have a better lifestyle, better standard of living, higher standard of living. And poof. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. I want to go to the party, but you pay.